Age Wanderer coming at you from my van down by the river. So, what the heck is going on with Jim Carey? So, if you guys have been watching this story at all, you know that recently Jim Carey has been exhibiting some odd behavior. And that many people are saying that he's losing his mind. Some people are speculating that he has MK Ultra, tendencies, and that he's going to be the next one to die of an overdose or some mysterious circumstances. And I have a hypothesis that I would like to put forth that I would think is rather obvious, but no one is talking about it. And I believe that Jim Carey is sick. That Jim Carey may be dying or at least fighting for his life. Now, I don't base this on any speculation, but rather on the facts. If you're aware of when his strange behavior began, it was around the time that one of the key women in his life, a girlfriend, mysteriously died under odd circumstances. And that there are efforts to prosecute him as being part of the reason why she died. And he was seen very emotionally as a pallbearer at her funeral in some paparazzi photographs. And if you look into this story, you find that they had been on and again, off again, and had a tumultuous relationship, and that she was in fact suing him for giving her some sexually transmitted diseases that he did not disclose that he had when they had the relationship. And that she claims that he gave her herpes and hepatitis C. Now, herpes is more of a inconvenience than a life-threatening disease. Hepatitis C, however, is a completely different animal. So that you understand, I know a thing or two about hepatitis C, know this. My closest family member and my closest person to me through my entire life, my sister, died of hepatitis C. Now, I can only even talk about this because I'm anonymous and no one really knows who I am, because my sister kept this secret held very closely, and most people think she died of liver cancer. But that's what hepatitis C does. It destroys your liver. So there's not a lot of difference between liver cancer and hepatitis C. And I can take one look at the changes that Jim Carey's body has undergone in recent months, and I can tell you, he's battling this disease. He's probably been given a death sentence. Now, if you don't understand this disease, you might think, because many people conquer it, that it's a curable disease. And it is if you have a particular strain. But there is another strain, a little less common, which is completely resistant to the kind of chemotherapy that they use to combat normal hepatitis C. And this is the strain that my sister had. And, you know, she went through all of the chemotherapies and multiple rounds, and it made her so sick, and it was so hard. And I suffered along with her to some degree. I mean, I took her to the doctor, and, you know, I was always there for her nearly till the end, and till other people took over her care. But, yeah, there's certain signs and symptoms, things that it does to your body. And I think that's kind of clear. So what's going on with, I believe, with Jim Carey is that he's come face to face with his own mortality. And that the things that he knows about the industry and the things that he knows about the Illuminati, he's no longer motivated to keep them secret. And if you watch his career, multiple times he has come out and kind of laughed and joked about selling his soul to the devil, laughed and joked about being a member of the Illuminati. And most of us thought he was just poking fun at conspiracy theories. But I think all along it was his way of, A, discrediting those theories, but at the same time letting people in the know understand that they're actually real. Now, I believe that Jim Carey is now amongst a handful of people who, for their own reasons, are deciding now to come forward about this conspiracy and talk about it in a public way. And I think the closer that Jim Carey gets to the end, he will, in fact, come clean with all of this to some degree or another. I think I would like to start a study of his art, because he's painting now instead of acting. And some of the things he's said on video lately is just mind-boggling. And it sounds crazy unless you know all the details of this deep and widespread conspiracy. And so I believe he's telling the truth through his art. Wait. Excuse me, wait. And so, at any rate, I think the truth is coming out. I think Jim Carey is amongst those people that can make a difference. And I believe as things progress, you will hear more cohesive and coherent information coming from him. So watch this story closely. We are unraveling the Illuminati from Hollywood. We, the people, the victims, we are speaking out, and I'm encouraging them all to speak out. And I will keep making videos naming stars who I believe are about to come out with the truth or should consider coming out with the truth. Now is the time. Strike while the iron is hot.